Hey, it's good to see you. Glad you could be here. Let's see. Today is Tuesday. Yep. Tuesday, August 12th. 12th. Oh boy, 12th. I think that's right. 2025. Oh. I was going to record a video last night. But, as it got to 3 a.m., I was like, well, sleep is probably more important, right? So I don't know why it's so hard to go to sleep early. I guess it's just a habit thing. Need to get in. But habits are hard to change, man. Why are they so difficult? So difficult to change anything. Or to be subjected to change and have to deal with it. That's tough. It is a mental battle, for sure. Like things to stay the same. Even if it ain't good. It's just uncomfortable to be different, you know? No, I was, for about 30 minutes, I was just walking around my room talking to myself. It's like, it'd probably be better if I just recorded this. So that way, it wouldn't feel like it was, like I was going insane. I feel like there was some purpose to it. I mean, I'm still talking to myself, but it's a little different, right? Maybe not. Still exactly the same. This is very intimate, I guess, in a way. Because I am talking to nobody. Or nothing, really. But then I put it out there. And people can see that. It's it's one of those things that's incredibly obvious. But when you actually think about it, it's like, oh, that is kind of weird, huh? The simple things become profound when you think about them. I guess. Perhaps we are unique in that way. Or perhaps it's just the situation I'm in. Middle class. I don't have to worry about survival, really, in a life-threatening sort of way. So perhaps I have the bandwidth to think about things that are apparent. I have no prerequisite, no obligation, no necessity to think about things that are actually important. I probably should think about things that are important, though. What is important? I guess that's what I have to think about first. to identify the important things so I know the important things to identify, to think about. Sometimes you just gotta say things. Get them out. Take them by the hand, show them the world. Like, hey, look at that, it's a bird. Isn't that fascinating? Like the other day, I was sitting in some grass, as you do when you're all alone, sitting in some grass, and there was a bee flying around and going from clover to clover. I mean, going from clover to clover, looking for pollen, and that's what bees do, right? It's like, man, do you think bees get smoke breaks? No. They just work. To survive. They work hard, man. I want to be like a bee. Well, no, I'm too lazy to be a bee. It's just fascinating. Thinking about things that are obvious. Because I think because they're obvious, you don't think about them. At least for me, when I do, I feel because I think when things are obvious, you take them for granted. Speaking for me, I was speaking for me. The world is a fascinating place, isn't it? There's only one reality. At least the reality that we live in. And there's only one way that things could have happened for us to get here. To where we are, socially, politically, environmentally. It's fascinating to think, okay, if someone 3,000 years ago, no, let's go further back than that. Let's go, I don't know, what's the beginning of humanity? 7,000 years ago? I don't know. A multitude of thousands of years. Someone had gone left instead of going right. Do you think the world would have been a different place? Maybe not. But maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. But they didn't go left. They went right. And this is where we ended up, yeah? Perhaps we can get paralyzed by the impact of our decisions. But time does not stop. Does it? I feel like I'm like on the soapbox preaching a sermon or something. What am I talking about? Oh no. Oh. It's just fun to think about things. I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you things though. I am making decisions. So are you. Aren't we all? I feel like I'm going to develop a God complex. If I don't already have one. See, this is the kind of thing that makes me question who I am and the choices I've made up to this point. I'm like, what am I doing? If it's important to me, does it hold importance? I suppose in a self-contained sort of way. Because I said important and important, so it has to be important, yeah? Hmm. Maybe it is just me. I don't mean that in I'm so unique and so different. Other people aren't like me. No, that's not what I mean. Well, is that what I mean? No, my brain is so frantic. I am also undoubtedly incredibly hypocritical. I have zero doubt that I will say things and have opinions that are completely contradictory to what I just said. 100%. No doubt. Isn't that a sign that we are all human? Yes, yes, yes. So deep and profound. Well, some days I feel, confident, like I have things to say. Other days I just feel like a duck. I'm just a duck, man. Man, I'm just a duck. I ain't got nothing going on. Just give me some bread. I'll sit in some water. I'll dive for some food. I'll hang out and chill in the sun and worry about getting eaten by predators. The life. Life is what? What is life? Life is survival, I guess. What? Wait. What is being alive? Having a heartbeat? Wait a minute. Hold on. What is life? Okay, I'm gonna say a rock is not alive. I feel like that's fair to say. A rock is not alive. Okay. Let's use that metric. A rock is not alive. So, what is a rock? So we can know what isn't alive. A rock is a mass. Everything has mass. That doesn't help us. What else is a rock? Dense? It has density? No, we all have density. It doesn't have organs. That's true. But I would call a tree alive. And trees don't have organs per se. Do they? Not like organs like humans. But perhaps in a different way. What is life? This isn't like this isn't a philosophical question. This is like a biology question. What is life? Somebody tell me, please. I'm too. Life. So a rock isn't alive, but a tree is alive. That's what I think. So what separates a tree from a rock? Okay, a tree interacts with its environment to keep its processes. Is it processes? We have things that are alive have processes. Rocks. Ooh, maybe things that are alive act upon the environment, or things that are alive act upon the environment. Things that aren't alive are things that are acted upon. Doesn't that sound cool? I forgot what I said. Things that aren't alive are acted upon. Okay, rocks don't do any, but rocks affect the environment. Like if they fall, they make a dent in the ground, they damage stuff. Things are built on them. Things that are alive act upon the environment. Trees, yeah, photosynthesis. They take up nutrients from other living things. Or other not living things too. We have iron in our blood. Iron is not a living thing, but we use iron to live. Do living things use other things? I don't mean like in like a tool sort of way. I just mean like trees use sunlight to survive. Get nutrients from other things. Rocks don't get things from things. Other things aren't necessary for a rock's survival. And when a living thing dies, it no longer is using anything, yeah? Again, I've already that's how brained out I am. I can't remember what I just said. A good thing I'm recording it, because I don't know. I don't know why. Life. Saying the world is just fascinating, yeah? Yeah, you get me? You feel me? You picking up what's falling out of my pockets? Because I'm missing it. I'd really appreciate it if you could, return that to me, because I am missing something. I don't know what it is. It's clearly something critical. Some critical mass has been lost, and I need to find it. Can you help me find my critical mass? What's this? Is there something here? Where could it be? Is it behind the trash can? Is it over by the sun? Is it in the void of indeterminable despair? There it is. I should run a kids show. A creepy scar your children kids show. Hey, kid. Oh no. That's so awful. Creepy in too many ways to count. Life, huh? Alright. That's enough. Take care.